Meadows.
And I'm Ryan Pills, and this marks the first episode of Season 2.
Yeah, we had an excellent and fast-paced summer. We made it out to a couple of cons, played a lot of excellent games, met some really cool people, and we made some progress on our game, Steam Court.
We've got a lot of great stuff lined up for this season, so keep checking our website and our Facebook page.
We've got one thing that we want to tell you about very soon is a collaborative effort that we've got going on with some people in the industry, so we hope to have news on that, and we'll let you know as soon as we can.
Right, now let's take a look at the People's Choice Game of the Year, Dead of Winter, in our Terrible 2
Minute Review.
Dead of Winter is a 2 to 5 player zombie survival game from Plaid Hat Games. In it, each player controls a small band of survivors as they work to compete and cooperate with each other to survive the winter.
During the setup of the game, a main objective card is drawn that everyone will try to accomplish throughout the game. And then each player is given special character cards for their survivors, as well as a secret objective that they individually have to try to achieve throughout.
One of the unique parts of the game is that one of the players may have been dealt a betrayal objective, and then that player is going to be actively working against all of the other players to cause the morale to run out and complete their selfish objective.
Players are dealt 5 item cards and then 2 survivor cards at the beginning of the game, and then they'll be trying to build their team and add to their resources throughout the game.
At the beginning of each round, a crisis card is drawn, and players have to decide on their turn whether to commit resources to the crisis to try to alleviate it or suffer the consequences at the end of the round.
Players can also play a card or add a card to the resolvement of that crisis. They can vote to exile a player, or they can move one of their survivors, or they can attack a zombie. If they do either of those last two, then they have to roll for exposure and hope they survive.
After each player takes a turn, there's a colony phase where you pay food for everybody at the colony, check that your waste isn't too high, resolve the crisis card, and add zombies. The game ends when the main objective is completed or when the rounds or morale track reach 0.
That was pretty quick, but I think we covered the basis, so let's go ahead and rate it. Mechanic.
This is one of those games where it just seems like there's an overwhelming amount of stuff going on, but once you start playing, it all just sort of clicks. I like how the number of survivors you have determines the number of actions you have, but also increases the number of zombies that are added and your food costs. So you really have to strike a balance. I've played this game several times, and I still don't know if I've determined the nuances of strategy involved, like what exactly am I supposed to do? Theme.
It's deep and it's rich. Like he was saying, there is a lot going on, but it all fits so perfect in that like stereotypical zombie genre that it really does make sense. Like, you know that you want to go get the axe from the firehouse, and so you've got to roll for exposure to see if you stay alive. I think like all the artwork is fantastic. The flavor text is super rich. The characters are cool. You gotta love Sparky. The name, I love the name. I think Plaid Hat nailed it on the theme. Tell us about the replayability.
Each time you play this game, you're going to have a different combination of objective cards to play with. The crises cards really shake things up, and the crossroads cards keep things interesting. I like that it's cooperative and competitive at the same time, and that makes it really fun to play. Plus, it's not an easy game, so you're going to want to keep coming back to try to win it. Enjoyability.
It is a hard game, but that is a lot of the enjoyment of it. I mean, this game really does just drop you right into the zombie apocalypse and says, good luck, survive. I think if you are interested in that at all, then this is the perfect game for you. Tantrum gives Dead of Winter 2 big
thumbs up. Season 2, Episode 1. For survivors, they have +1. And then they use those dice to attack zombies. Did we do the cut thing?
We need to go.
Okay.
Here we go. One more time. Probably my iPad or something. There's so many things.
Where is that coming from?
It's in the exposure. Next, I gotta feed my family before they starve to death.
I want to just apologize to all of you
people.
because I'm moving to Texas.
You're killing me.